We are the creators of the Stu Beat Showcase, and we bring to you
the Beat Club podcast,
where producers are heard.
the best place to hear new beat makers from around the globe.
Here we keep it real about the music.
Keep these beats or we cut it. Simple and plain. With the help of our special guests and listeners worldwide.
If you wish to join our Beat Club Podcast community, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Beat Club Podcast.
And join our private producer group on Facebook by searching
The Stu:"Beat Club. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. What it do? Wanna do? Wanna make sure I'm good over here. You can hear me. Let me bring this joint down real quick. Make sure I'm good over here. We're gonna make sure everybody's popping. Bomb, 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 bomb. We all good? We all good? Trench, can you hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Welcome to the Beat Club Podcast, where producers are heard. For some reason, I can't necessarily hear my vocals right now, but as long as you guys can hear me.
Yeah, you sound fine to me.
I sound fine?
Mm-hmm.
You talking to me nice today. I like that. Welcome everybody to the Beat Club Podcast, where producers are heard, man. It's your host D-Loops, a.k.a. Do It All Loops. I'm here with my bro.
Trench Got Game was good, y'all.
Man, it's a beautiful Sunday here in Boston. It's a little bit hot, but you know what? We're built for this. I got some tropical people on the opposite side of the table, you know what I'm saying? I got, Trench, you claiming Jamaica?
All day.
There you go. And I got my brody that came all the way from L.A., man. It's a great time to see him, man. There's a lot of Gemini energy in the building today. A real spitter, bar hitter, part of bar game way back in the day as well. And I'm just mad today because his chain is bigger than mine.
Be out here working, you know what I'm saying?
Man, we want to give a big shout out, man, to Nat Anglin in the building, man. Clap it up one time. What's popping, man? What's going on with you, King?
Happy to be here. Happy to catch a flight, get in here, do some business, see some friends.
Yeah.
Talk to y'all, so I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you
Thanks
too,
for
man.
having me, for sure.
Oh, we sound way better over here. Yes. Now I can hear you, Nat, man. So I do want to say this. It is absolutely great to hear you through the headphones now. And then two, it's absolutely great because I actually get a chance to sit and have a drink with you, bro.
There you go,
I don't really think I've ever had like an actual drink with you.
I know, it's weird how when you're in like that like shuffle of life, especially as an artist or creator, and then you know, everything's an event or something that you're working or networking, and then some drinks will probably get thrown back, but it's not like the same as sitting down and being like, hey man, tell me about yourself or your life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like you're moving around a room, like networking a little bit, and you got to get back to the 1 2. And I don't like that.
It's like an itinerary.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
And I feel it makes me feel. I mean, I won't say fake because me and fake don't go in the same sentence, but it makes me feel like I didn't get a genuine present moment with that person. And I'm like, damn, that could have been the last time I've seen that person or whatever, Like, I want to be able to sit down and talk to a person, see what's good.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Because even like last time me and you talked on the phone, we our conversation went all over
like
the place.
2 hours, yeah. It was like, damn, like we really like covered some ground, you know what I'm saying? But that's the beauty of communication, man. A lot of people are good with it, but there's a lot that aren't. So it's always nice to reconnect for sure. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I'm glad that I'm around people that can communicate, man. So shout out to all the Geminis. If you're a Gemini out there right now, you could definitely let us know. And shout out to all people on Instagram Live. You can't see me because you don't need to see me. You just need to see that side of the table. There's a lot of Gemini energy over there, so we're going to keep them over there, man.
I'm a cuss, so I get down with cancers too.
All right, cool. Well, you okay? That's what I was saying about you. Like, you kind of y'all on the cusp.
Yeah,
You don't be claiming the cancer.
Because you got to go down the whole chart with people, man. It's a whole thing, man.
Yeah.
We could have the same birthday, same year, but still be slightly different.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I fuck with
To
y'all
respond
anyways.
to shit differently, but we pretty much on the same wavelength.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
I rock with y'all, man. So I do want to say this, man, before we start the show. I know we did start a little late, but one thing we're not going to be late with is these drinks, man. I'm going to toast with you guys real quick. Boom.
Happy to be
Boom.
here.
Likewise, man. Oh, my God. That's delicious, bro. You're like a real bartender.
Saying you sitting next to one too.
Yo, man, so how's everybody else doing out there? Definitely let us know how you're feeling out there. We got some shout-outs to give. We got some shout-outs to people out there. I left the blicky at home again, but I do have an air horn.
All right.
I was about to say I'll let you do the shout out.
Yeah, because you're not going to do the...
I got the light blicky. It's a
the-
diet blicky.
The musket.
It's a diet blicky.
Oh, God. All right.
Man strap.
You might, I don't know. I don't even know. I want Nat to hear this, but I don't know if he needs to put on his headphones for the musket, bro. It's just like, it's a pew. It's a pew.
I mean, hold on. Let me see.
What's the word?
You gotta turn it up.
I gotta turn it up. Go.
I'm gonna turn the audio bit off.
Yeah,
Hold on.
let me see. Let me see how the biscuits.
Go up some more.
Go up. That's all right?
Ooh.
It's all right. It's click-clacking.
It's all right.
Flesh wound.
All right. Well, let's give some shout-outs out there. Let's see who we got out there, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man. You got it this time.
Okay. Who's that? Euphoria Nauticus?
Just say the first part.
Nah, bro.
No, it's Mac Nauticus. Yeah, that's what
There you go. Thank you, Nat, man. What's cracking?
20 over here.
We got Ravik. I think that's right. What's cracking? The fucking mustard. The fucking mustard. We got what? Jennifer in the building was cracking. Who else we got over there, man? 808 The Fraction was popping with you. Let me see. Rainmaker in the building? Rainmaker?
No. That's a bot.
Okay. No bots.
Home Beats in the building
What's
good,
cracking?
Beats, what up, bro?
GQ channel in the building's cracking. Bootleg 773 was cracking. Motivate Marin, where are you? Was cracking. What's popping, everybody? If I missed your name, is there more? There's more out there.
Yeah. RC.
RC Productions.
RC with the sub too.
What's cracking? Did I see Brown Jewel too? I think so.
Did you?
I think so. If I already spoke a name. What's cracking? Kitty Bardot.
Sly Hayes in the building. He said a boneless blicky.
Oh, damn. What's cracking, everybody, man? I hope everybody's doing great. I hope the producers submitted some fire today because, as you know, today is first Sunday, but usually on first Sundays, we don't really be having artists in the building, but I had to take advantage of the fact that Nat was coming through. And the fact that me and Nat had a conversation, just like a beautiful conversation about a whole bunch of different things, and then we started talking about like MCing and how we were talking about earlier, how people were a little like there's certain MCs that might have got on and that didn't necessarily want to rap on the show and just flex that full MC feeling. You know what I mean? Like you gotta let people know what it is. So and talking to Nat's bar gang. You know what I mean? Like Nat's been about his bars for quite some time. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But I just want you to know the type of ears that you got at this table right now. You know what I'm saying? So Trench, anything you want to say to the people? Can I get a little audio bit as well? Anything you want to say to the people right now?
Nah, fuck them people. Nah, I'm playing. Damn. What up, Smiley?
What's cracking?
I got shit to say to the people, man. Nat's in the building. What you mean, man? Hey. Talk to Nat.
So don't talk to me. Talk to Nat.
I'm not even here.
Well, shit. All right. Well, it's good to see you here. You know what I mean? And it's good that you're here.
Nah, man. I'm proud of us. We about to officially open our studio. Shout out to the Norwood Studios at Go.
I clap for us too. Yeah, I'm right. This shit got a weak ass applause on it though, but it's alright. Nat helped out a little bit. You got a little bit? Yeah, that's a lot better.
Glam in the building. Was good, Glam?
What's cracking?
Nah, I'm chilling, man. I'm just
you
ready
good?
for Niggas got me DJing later, so I gotta prepare for
busy.
that. Yeah,
You're busy, man. I like to just I like to check everybody at the table, make sure everybody's good. You know what I mean? Like I said, when you walk past people like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. That ain't really the real answer sometimes, but no one really wants to hear you complain. But, I want to make sure things is all right.
Yeah.
So as long as you good too now. I know you good.
Easy like a Sunday, baby.
There you go, man. Some Lionel Richie, baby. All right, man. So I guess I'm just going to say this because we started a little bit late. We just got to get back into the beats. I mean, it's been a minute. It's first Sunday. The folder is open. I think we have a bunch of beats in the first folder, so the second folder is still live. If you guys want to upload something, just make sure that it's MP3s. But Trench, man, you ready for some Keep It or Cut It?
Nah.
All right, sounds good.
I'm downloading this shit right now, but I got you.
Okay. Yo, Gemini energy, I gotta be able to deal with this shit.
Weezy in the building.
What's cracking?
Yo, Kitty said she uploaded a beat, but I don't trust her.
Yeah. He's so nonchalant with his disrespect. You know what I mean? He's like real. He's just like it's real subtle. You know what I mean?
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
What we do each and every Sunday here at the Beat Club Podcast, we have a place called thebeatclubpodcast.com where you can go and upload your beats 24/7 around the clock. But on first Sundays, we take live beats. So you can go there right now and upload those MP3s. Please, no waves, and make sure that you label them correctly. Reading is fundamental. Make sure you upload them correctly, and hopefully they get played on our shows. And if they do not get played today, they get pushed to a future show. But we're looking to hear some fire because, honestly, we're chasing 8 Keep It's. You know how we do when we have a guest in the building. We're trying to get 8 Keep It's with Nat Anglin and see what the word is. And we already talked to Nat and basically told Nat it's no time to be nice. And Nat, you're not about to be nice today, are you?
I mean, I'm straight with it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna pull a punch. But I give feedback, and everything's opinions. You know, you gotta take opinions. People think I suck. People think I'm good. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
It's true.
You know what? And I'm glad you said that because sometimes when we give feedback, there be some people that just be in their feelings, bro. Like they made the best beat ever and we just shitted on it. Like, nah, not everybody's gonna like your shit. You know what I mean?
It's all good. And then you might go and blow up with it. Great. I mean, good for you. You know, it's still just an opinion. You know what I mean? It's not. I'm here to assure you, it's not from a negative place. That's all I can.
As long as that's the common denominator, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? So as long as you guys understand that, you know what I mean, and don't get in your feelings, but get in your bag next time. You know what I'm saying? So. Trench, man, we got a bunch of beats there. We also got Nat Anglin in the building, so we got to bounce around a little bit. But I'm leaving it up to you to pick the first 3 beats, man. That's going to just, like, take this show in the right direction.
Yeah, let me undo this folder real quick.
All right, cool.
How many beats we got?
I think there's, like, 8 in that first one right now.
All right, cool.
We're going to see what's popping. Now, Nat, while Trench is doing this, Nat, what makes, to you, when you are looking for a beat or listening for a beat, like, what is, like, an instant thing that you hear that you're like, yo, that's the one? Like, what are you looking for or listening for when you're looking for a beat for yourself?
I mean, yeah, I think everybody differs a little bit. For me personally, I match my mood to the music or the instrumentation like immediately. So like, I mean, sometimes this is the other thing that happens. Producers will send you something, you listen to it, and you're like, whatever, nah. And then like it's sitting in your folder, sitting in your email. You'll go back and you listen to it, and maybe I'm feeling a little more sad, or maybe some like a different part of my life or something wild happened, and it's like, whatever they had created just kind of fused together with how you're feeling in that moment, and you can make something gorgeous. But sometimes it's undeniable too. It could be just the most bombastic, like hard shit you've ever heard, and like you hear it, and like within like 30, 40 seconds. For me, I try to give it at least that. I know some people are like, 10 seconds done. I'm not like that. I try to give it enough. I might even freestyle on it a little bit in my head, but when I'm hearing it and it's like a no doubter, even if I'm in like kind of an off mood, it'll be able to like kind of knock me off the tracks right onto the the way what I assume the producer was feeling when he put or she put her craft behind it. So that's kind of the way I am. I'm a very emotional guy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm all over with it. It's not like, oh, I'm sad and my fucking dad hates me. I'm like all over the map. So, I'm a hard on the sleeve type of dude. So when I hear the music match or bounce off, that's just kind of the way I get down personally. But everybody's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I mean, that means it sounds like you're gonna be open to all beats right about now. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be looking for a certain genre.
I'm in a positive place. I'm in a positive place. So.
Let's keep the positivity in the air, and hopefully the beats follow that vibe, man. Trench, man, who's the first person on the chopping block today, man? I need fire today.
We're gonna start off with some fire, hopefully. So let's go with Fox Styles, 300 Murders.
Where's Fox Styles from?
I don't remember.
All right, see? You got to fill it out right. But we rock with you anyways. We're going to take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Fox Styles on the beat.
This is madness. Listen carefully.
All right, B Club. Now's the time for you guys to let us know. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? We also got the poll up there, so if you're watching on Twitch, you can vote right now and let us know what the deal is. You know, I'm gonna go around the room and talk to my bros. I'm gonna start off with Trench, man. Trench, what's the word?
Easy key, bro. That shit sound like I wanted to hear Lloyd Banks going crazy on this shit.
Mm-hmm. You want bars?
Yeah,
you move for bars.
I need some bars on that shit. Heavy.
Bong. All right, so I'm gonna see if the other Gemini at the table is feeling what you're feeling right now, man. You guys in sync today or what?
Yeah, I think we are. I was just looking at what 808 The Fraction said at the beginning, and I was literally thinking the same thing at the beginning. I was a little like, I'm not sure where this is going. But then he started hitting it with them little drum rolls and all over the map, but it fused together nice. So yeah, I think it's a keep.
All right, so we got to keep it from that side of the table. And on top of that, you guys said keep it as well. 75% of you guys voted and said that's a keep it. And yeah, I thought this was absolutely dope as well. Yeah, they rocking with it. At the beginning, I was like, okay, yup. And then, yeah, everybody's rocking with it, man. So we're going to throw the keep it out there?
Let's do it.
All right, man, we got our first one on the board. Let's do it.
You got the keeps.
You got the keeps?
You got the keeps.
I got the keeps. Oh, yeah, I got the keeps. I thought you meant the keeps.
Yeah, got you.
See, that's what happens when we be like, you know, not saying full words and shit. When we be like breaking things down.
Be like that.
The slang be the thing. But it is what it is, man. We got one on the board, so let's try to make it to another one real quick, so I can get some more time to drink and chop it up with Nat Anglin, man. So Trenchman, one more.
All right, let's go with Algorithm C, Boom Shaka Rocka.
All right, let's take a listen to it right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, B Club, talk that talk, man. I don't know. Is the poll up as well? The poll is up. So you guys still got time to vote and let us know. Would you keep it or cut it? I'm going to go around the room and talk to the bros to see what's good. I'm actually just going to say this. Is there anybody here cutting this beat? Speak up now.
Yeah.
Why, Nat? What's up?
I liked it how it started, but I didn't like the added synth or whatever was coming in towards the middle there.
Oh, those like plucks or whatever?
Yeah.
Or the actual synth?
Yeah. I like the beat. I like the original. I think stripped down a little bit without that was, like I said, it sounded like you threw on a cypher beat or like a freestyle type beat that somebody's going to crush on a freestyle or whatever. And I got it if that put me right in that zone. But then once that other stuff got added, for me personally, it just wasn't hitting the way I would have left it. The way it was personally. So
that's a cut it from Nat. Trench.
Yeah, just the beat itself, I gotta cut it. But if I heard this in a cipher and dudes were spitting bars too, I probably would have been like, it's cool, but that's not what's going on right now. And happy birthday to Algorithm C, because today's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, bro. There you go. Yeah. nah. Leave that gun in the trunk, bro. Leave the gun in the trunk. Hold on. Stay right there. Right there. Don't you move.
You got beef.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I think the groove was cool at the very beginning, but it was a little lackluster at the beginning for me. And then when I heard the progression, I wasn't necessarily 100% sold on the progression. But I hear what she was doing, and we were talking behind the scenes, and this is definitely a cypher type beat. So I just want to hear spitters on it, but if I don't hear spitters on it, I'm pretty much not keeping this beat. So cut it, because there's no spitters on it. But yeah, cut it. What happened?
He said, damn, y'all gifted him a cut.
Cut it.
Hey, you didn't have to go to the barbershop.
Oh, shit.
No, sir. All love, man. You already know. You know, as Marin would say, you have way more John Blaze shit than this. But this wasn't bad though. It just wasn't my cup of tea today. So we throwing out the cut it. There it is.
Yes, sir.
But happy birthday though. I don't I don't mean to put those two in the same sentence, but you know, it is what it is, but I'm gonna turn that down right there. Trent, you get a little audio bit for a second, bro?
Got you.
So Nat, man, I got a question for you, man. I posted the flyer earlier today. All right, I'm not early today, earlier this week, and there was actually a producer that hopped on. It was 16-bit, and he was like, "Yo, I haven't seen that name in a minute." Right?
That's hilarious.
So it was like, you know, this. What was it? Did you take an actual hiatus, or was it that you were working on music? Like, what? Why do people feel like they haven't seen you in a minute, and why are they seeing you now?
Yeah, I think it's part of it's like I moved to LA, obviously. I released a project within 2 years of moving out to LA. That was like 2015 or 2016. The album came out called "Welcome to Los Angeles." It was a full-length album. I liked it. I was proud of some of the records on there. The lead single off there, Shh, was like SHHH, was really well received. Felt like I got like a lot of good feedback. It's a great song to play live. But yeah, I think it's just, again, the disconnect nowadays is just like we can't, you know, how I was back 2012 through like 2013 and 14. These were just like crazy times that we were all super active, super out there, super visible.
Yeah.
And when you move to a different state now, man, like you said, there's a lot of young, hungry spitters and stuff. And again, I was still pumping out music. I just feel like, unfortunately, part of the risk of moving or going somewhere bigger is you do sacrifice some of that visibility. But it's funny that 16-bit spit, because he actually got, I got a record with him, and I don't know if you know Banksy. Do you know Banksy from Boston? He's like rocks with like Brandon Torrey a lot.
No.
That crowd. Banksy's nice.
feel like I know his
Banksy's nice. And I put him on a record that 16 produced. And honestly, I think that's going to come out later this fall. I want to do, it's the 10-year anniversary of 20-something, which got me on the map in Boston. And I'm going to put out a 30-something EP. And the 16-bit record has made the cut because me and Banksy went crazy on his like soul flip. It was fire.
Oh, fire!
So he's I think he's a really dope producer.
When you said, when is that coming out though?
I would like to say in the fall. I mean, I'm going to see. Obviously, my new EP is out right now. The Business is the Pleasure, that just dropped last week. Go cop that if you haven't. Check it out. It's completely put together with a producer by the name of Momo Ward. He lives in LA now, but. Yeah, I think 30-something for the 10-year anniversary. I'd like to do it. I'd like to do it maybe in the fall, maybe September. I think the 20-something came out September 11th in 2012. So it'll be the 10-year anniversary on the 11th. So we'll see. Somewhere right around there.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
on
wow.
Man,
right?
that's some crazy
Appreciate
one. Like, it just passes by like that.
That's the other reason. Be like, damn, I've been around a minute. But yeah, and I'm branching other things. I'm acting, I'm writing, I'm doing a bunch of different stuff. So don't get me wrong. I still make tons of music. I love working with people in Boston. I still have people hit me up.
Yeah.
I rocked a show at the Middle East on Thursday. A lot of people came out that I hadn't seen in a minute. It was dope. And then I got to meet a lot of some of the younger cats that, you know, when I was around weren't of age yet.
Yeah.
And now they're, you know, starting to like link back. But I mean, I still got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out in LA.
Yeah.
I've been writing for big artists. I've been doing stuff, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this then, because like, okay, you go from Boston to LA. You bring the MC bag with you. You know, when you're packing your luggage, you bring the MC bag with you.
Yeah, it never leaves.
When you went to LA, was you like, yo, I'm looking for the spots where the rappers be? Like, what was the agenda?
So LA's just obviously, it's a bigger city. It's more spread out. Like, I've done a ton of work in New York, and I've done shows all over the country. So like, New York is a lot more, obviously, I would say, hip hop centric, just because again it's the Mecca, right? But LA, it's a little harder to find venues at times, just because. I mean, dude, LA is one of those places you walk in a room, there's 10 people there, but 3 of those people are like working for the music industry or working for the entertainment industry. Like, and I'm talking like working, like big dudes or big girls, like they killing shit. So you have to be like kind of mindful of that. And then also it can be difficult to get up. My first major show in LA, I did this thing in Leimert Park called Bananas. And like one night Kendrick walked in there, you know what I'm saying? And that was just on some like 15, 20 local rappers getting up and rocking for like hours.
That's bananas.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And then I opened up for Mobb Deep. I opened up for Mobb Deep at the El Rey Theater, like right before P died, and that was like one of the coolest shows I ever did. I met, you know, Wu Kid, and you know, I think Alk was there. I can't like, it was crazy. I mean, for me, just as a hip hop fan, let alone an artist that, you know, takes it seriously and like you said, brings his style. You know, that's the thing I always pride myself on. You can hate my music. We talked a little about this. You can, you might even hate me. Fuck you too. But like, you can't. I was just saying this on another thing I was on recently. Like, you can't go in there and say I'm whack on stage. You can't go in there and say I don't know how to rock a room. You can't say I don't understand the dynamics and the work ethic that goes into it. And that's when people ask me, like, well, why did you get this in Boston? Why did you get that? It's like, I worked for it, man. I'm not saying you didn't, and I'm not saying there aren't, politics and all that shit. I'm just saying, like, I know I did literally everything I could on my end. On my any given moment I had off, which were not many moments, I was working 2 jobs. I was doing all sorts of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, some other dudes would be hustling or doing whatever they have to do to bankroll their shit, and I respect it. Me, I was working at a school. I was bartending. I was in Dorchester. I was in Lynn. I was in Boston. I was in New York. I would go to New York and back the same night and go to work the next day. Like, I did a lot of wild shit. So I think LA is just different. It's harder to get the local patches just because it's not like here where everyone kind of eventually within a few times of going out kind of know the lay of the land. LA, like, you might run into somebody new every week because it's one of those cities where there's so many new artists pulling up every day that it's kind of hard to keep rapport with certain people. But on the flip side, then you meet people and all of a sudden, boom, they're signed, or boom, they're writing for Dre, or boom, they're, whatever, pick a story. So it cuts both ways. But it's overwhelming, I think is the best way to put it. It's a little spread out and overwhelming.
Yeah.
So you just gotta kind of finite in and really focus on what you're trying to bring.
Did you like Google what places to go? Did you have an artist? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I Googled. I hit people up in the scene. I hit up people like I knew. I had met a lot of people just in the music industry through the years and rocked with a lot of guys that were bigger than me doing like tours and stuff. And hit them up and just said, hey man, can you just point me in the direction of some people that are kind of local gatekeepers or local show throwers? I don't care if it's a showcase. I don't care if it's just like an open mic. To start, I just want to start going out and see. And then, pretty quick. I mean, like, you know how it is. You things turn around and bang. And then you go to the regular clubs or bars and people start telling you stuff. I went to LA and some people knew my music already. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was beautiful. Wild, too. I got a movie audition off my music. Like, that movie, Proud Mary. Remember that movie with Taraji P. Henson? I got an email out of nowhere from the studios because I assumed they were looking for, Boston dudes of a certain demographic, white boy probably in like.
Looking for the accent, the pack, and the kind.
Yeah. And real shit. And they were like, yo, we came across your music. We had read up this, and they like cited 2 of the articles that people have written. I was like, yo, that's fire. I got a call back. It was, I didn't get the role, but it's all good. Like, it was one of those experiences. Like, see, like, people are watching. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, fuck you, Nat. You only have X amount of downloads. You ain't shit. You disappeared. You fell off. Whatever. And I'm laughing like, buddy, I was just in the studio with like your favorite artist.
Talk that shit.
Like,
talk that shit.
I'm not even saying like it on some like I'm the man. It's just like, again, like, before you try to shit on me, know I'm quick, and then 2, know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's not even just the young kids. Some of the old heads, you know how it is. They get all pissy and this. But in general, most people have been pretty cool. And I think I've earned enough respect in Boston.
Absolutely.
Especially that people, like you said, respect me for who I am and what I do. And again, not everyone's going to like your music. I don't care. That's fine. But like, my most important thing was always like, I'm going to earn that respect. And if you don't, like, there better be a goddamn good reason. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of the way I went about it.
We definitely talked about this on the call before we were. I was saying to Nat the fact that, like, me and Nat have worked together numerous times on a bunch of different things. And one thing I know, like, I don't know if it was you that shared it with me, the Larry Bird quote that he said about white guards guarding him and how it was like disrespectful in a way. He only wanted to be guarded by like black people because they're obviously the best at NBA. Like, that's that Larry Bird shit. Like, when I read that, I was like, yo, he said that. But then
he really said that.
But it makes sense. And then when I thought about like Nat, you know what I mean? Like, Nat went into the grittiest, dirtiest of like grimiest of places that the rappers go all throughout Boston to just get in there and show that, he had the bars, he had the lyrics, he got what it takes. So, that all that, I mean, he could probably speak better for himself, but I like from the outside looking in, it's like, yo, he's coming into these venues such as Slade's. He's on the stage doing better than a lot of other people, stage presence, bars and everything, and he's winning the respect of the culture. You know what I mean? Like, that was like on his like agenda, like, nah, I gotta hit these spots.
Yeah.
And I think that was dope
before I started doing music, because in Boston, especially, as we know, there's a lot of erasure of not only black community and black culture in Boston, but like especially hip hop community, which I already loved and loved the music, right? But like the way I try to tell people when they ask me about that particular thing is like when you walk into someone, Loops invites me to his house, Trench invites me to his house. I'm gonna take off my shoes, I'm gonna wipe my feet, the whole thing. Not because I'm assuming anything or whatever. It's just a showing of respect. And again, hip hop, rap music is black music. It always has been. That doesn't mean as a white MC or a white artist or a white producer or a white, whatever writer or Hispanic or Asian, whatever, that you can't be a part of it. Right. But you will respect it. And
Absolutely.
when I came through first, my big thing was I don't want to be a little frat rapping fuckboy that is just, using this to sell records or do, if you got big, that's cool. I'm not even hating on everybody. Like some people I know, like that you might think is corny, I know that they've done their work in their own ways. For me, I was a product of a lot of different friends that were from a lot of different backgrounds, racially, socioeconomically, everything else. So my goal was I'm going to study the scene. I'm going to figure everything out. And yes, if I can't walk into a place, it wasn't about comfort. It was about if I can't walk into the Dublin House and rock on a Monday night with 7 people in front of me, I don't deserve the next chance. I don't deserve it. I need to be able to go there just like I go to church, just like I go to Middle East downstairs, where I eventually went to, LA, A3C, Atlanta, opening up for like big ass names, Action Bronson, all these dudes, Mobb Deep, Rick Ross, whoever. And when I did that, and I felt like I had kind of like experimented enough with like putting myself out there and seeing engaging reaction, I felt like, I'm going to earn a spot. And then from there, no matter what people feel about my music, again, respect is, you know how it is in Boston. Like, dude, respect is everything.
Absolutely.
So, like, respect, loyalty, family, all those like core values was my big thing with hip hop. And again, it sounds kind of corny. I know some people say this, white guy telling you he lives the culture, right? But like it was like all my guys, all my people, hip hop culture went beyond music. Like what you wore, where you went, how you respected one another, who you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like people are like, is Boston
That's real?
racist? No, it is. It is. Boston racist? Hell yeah, it's racist.
Yeah.
I fucked up white boys like I fucked up black boys. Like it's just the way it is. And they've come at us too. But it wasn't, again, for me, my background was I was just really blessed with a good family, a lot of multi-ethnic friends, backgrounds, and all things. So I always felt like, again, respect. I don't give a fuck where you're from.
You also earned that respect as well, but you wasn't trying to be anybody that you weren't. You know what I mean? Like your bars weren't about doing drive-bys and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Like,
So
if you're about that life, right? Like, and you've done that shit, people are gonna know it. Like, Millie's is hot right now. When he raps, you do like. Good luck, man. You want to challenge him? Good luck.
Yeah.
Man, he's earned his respect.
Absolutely.
Good luck. And I know, I've seen Millie's the same thing. He was rocking back like 10 years ago when I was there, and now we'll see where he is. It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, for sure. Because like, and then some people have claimed that. They're like, well, I don't know about this. I'm like, ask around, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
Right.
I never said nothing in my shit that wasn't within the very, very strict vicinity of being true. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm not doing certain things doesn't mean the people I was with weren't. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to coattail or this or that. I'm just a storyteller. So when I tell you my life and my culture and my city, especially Boston, like I love Boston. Like I always used to say that you should be feeling like this is your city, and if you're gonna rep this, you have to feel like you rep it harder than anybody. Even if you don't, you gotta feel that way. And that's the way I say it all the time. You hear it in certain songs. I always felt like the city meant more to me, and that doesn't mean fuck everyone else. That just meant this is how serious I take this place and how much I love this place. And you will respect that part of it. You can't tell me that I haven't repped, that I haven't like put in the work to done it. You don't have to like the music. You can say I'm whack, say I'm ugly, corny, whatever. That's your shit. I got some receipts if you want. But I'm just being real, you know what I'm saying? Like when you work that hard, like you said, there's always, somebody said earlier, like there's always gonna be some hater or whatever.
Always.
Don't worry about that. Worry about the people that support you. And again, hip hop culture, especially once I was out of college, gave me a lot of friends and family. Like I have family off music, off hip hop music that I didn't know before I started music. In weddings, people showing up to handle my kid, like me showing up to like people's funerals, shit like real life shit off of music and like this, not street life in the nefarious sense, but just like growing up as men and women in the streets of Boston and learning the music and learning the understanding of who we all are. I think that speaks for a lot. That's just my opinion.
Thank you for chiming, not even chiming in, but just like giving us a more detailed view on that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I was speaking from the outside looking in. But just like how you explained, I think it's good for people to hear, like for the most part. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump back into these beats, and then after that, I'm gonna play you some joints from Nat Anglin as well. But Trench, man, it's up to you to get a couple more on the board, bro. What's the word?
Let's go with RC Productions, Grand Rising.
And RC's in LA.
Yeah.
And from Boston.
Link up.
He's from Boston,
Link
but he's
up.
in LA.
Seriously.
Well, he's from
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
All right, my bad. I was trying to use
from
close.
New England.
From
He's
New
from
New England. Okay, we
Yo,
go.
wait till you get to LA, bro. People be like, yo, I'm from Boston. I'm like, yo, where? They're like, Maine. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I get it, it's a marker, but goddamn.
Yeah, man.
Like, even Millie's holds down Cambridge. Y'all said Maine. What the
Maine,
fuck?
Maine.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Millie's be like Cambridge all day.
yeah, no, but because he's a real one. But like, I'm like, oh god, bro, you are not from Boston.
Definitely not.
Right.
I don't
My
even know how I
family in
feel.
Milton, bro. Like, you gotta chill, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like,
Maine.
He said no one out here knows what CT is.
yeah. Or they'll say it's, oh, I'm from South. I'm like, oh, where at? Just thinking, and it's like, well, I moved there like 4 years ago.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
cool, Arnold. I appreciate it.
He said,
Thank
cool,
you.
Arnold.
Not Arnold.
All right, we're going to take a listen to this right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. Nat Anglin's in the building. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, now's the time to talk about it. You let us know. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I think the poll is up there as well, so you guys can vote right now if you're watching on Twitch. I'm going to go around the room and talk to the bros to see what's good. I'm actually just going to throw it out there. Is anybody here cutting this beat?
I don't want to cut it, but I think I am, man.
Why, Trench? What's happening?
It just didn't hit for me, man. I know RC been in his bag, but something with this beat was just a little bit off. And I think for me it was the bass. It was a good. I think I would have changed the bass sound.
The bass in the second part or the bass in the main
beginning
part?
when it first started. I would change that bass sound, but I don't know, man. I don't really know. I can't pinpoint what I don't like.
Gotcha.
It's like I like it, but I don't. I'm on the fence, and if I'm on the fence, I gotta cut it.
Oh, that's true. Nat, man, you keeping it?
No, I'm gonna cut it, but not because I don't like it. Same thing, it's similar thing. It's almost like the recipe's there, but the finished product ain't there, sort of thing. It's like there's some. I actually like the beginning more personally, but the dun 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 dun. Like if you can, I think if you hit the pocket a little bit different with that drum, maybe, or there is something there for sure that could be that could be sexy as hell. So I'm not saying this on some, oh, fuck that shit, or I don't like it.
Right.
I just think it's not exactly the finished product. It's almost like altering the levels a little bit. So I don't know if that helps.
So it sounds like I got two cut-its from that side of the table. Over here, I thought it was cool, RC. I mean, my only thing is I wasn't a fan of the horns and the melody that the horns was playing. But I did like the second portion of the beat a little bit better than the first portion of the beat. And because I'm on the fence, and I forgot to tell Nat about this. Nat, man, I'm not trying to change your answer, but if you ever feel like you're on the fence with something, you have one safe keep it. So it's kind of like a pity keep.
Yeah, for sure. No, no doubt. It's not, and I don't even mean this as like a challenge. I think the producer could take this and really make something dope. I mean that. And like you and I differ on the horn thing. I like the horn.
Yeah, I like the
There's
horns
like
too.
there's a pocket there that I think he could. I even like the tempo. I don't know how to explain it, and it could be something real wavy. I think.
Gotcha. All right, but it sounds like it's gonna be a bunch of key cut-its here. And what did the vote? The poll? Did it drop?
The cut it. It was 50-50, but
All right, man. So it sounds like it's gonna be a cut-it here. Side RC, you already know what it is.
and we got a couple shout outs real quick.
Oh, okay. What's the
We got
word?
the almighty Sono in the building. We got it's
We got to
King
turn that
Ross.
beat down for a second.
Oh yeah, my
Can't
fault.
hear
My
the
fault.
drink.
I got you. Boom.
Go
It's
ahead.
King Ross in the building.
Huh.
You tuned into the B Club podcast where producers are heard, man. We provided a platform for producers to submit their beats and get feedback on their beats live on air with the hosts, with us, and you. You know what I'm saying?
Bong. And we got drinks. So we're going to talk
We
our
got
shit.
drinks.
You know what I mean? What's your guys' cup at, by the way? You guys good?
Oh yeah, But buddy, the bottle's nice and warm. You know,
right.
she ain't going nowhere. She know what it is. She
You know what's crazy?
I find out, but she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, actually, I walked into the store to go buy that, right? And this guy had 3 different type of tequilas: a mezcal, a reposado, and a
Anejo,
what was the other one?
Anejo,
I don't know. It wasn't a Nejo. It was
Blanco.
Blanco. It was a Blanco, right? But it was it was he said it was one of them was a mezcal mixed with.
How you feeling, bro?
Hey, what's up, King?
That's what happens when dudes move to LA, man. This is it's cold. When it's 90 degrees, niggas got on hoodies.
Yeah, I saw him. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
I'm just
That's that
Irish.
LA
I'm
shit.
just Irish, so I burn, right? And I got burned yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like cold in the AC, but you're right. In
Got
LA,
it.
you put the hoodie on, you take it off. You put it on, you take it off.
Anytime
I
I'm
was
out
telling
there.
them, I'm a straight bitch now with weather. It is not right here raising my hand. Y'all can call me a weather bitch all you want.
Nah, let's not get that hashtag out
Call me
there.
another bitch.
Let's not get that hashtag out
Another
there.
bitch, we can deal with that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nat can
shit.
fight, man. Nat can fight. So call him a bitch. That's what I did.
That's why I didn't drink the whiskey, you know what I mean?
Motivate Merriman, how you doing today, bro?
I'm good, man. I was just running around. You know, I told y'all what was going on today.
We know what's going on today.
Yeah, please.
We know what's definitely going on today.
You see?
Right to it.
You see? We getting right to it. Y'all told him that Nat's a bartender, right?
Trench mentioned
That was the name of my first EP. It was the perfect double entendre.
Yo, man, I got to. Yeah, that's good. I got to shout out Nat because when he was, I mean, do you still fuck around and bartend here and there? Or-
Yeah.
Okay,
I
because
did one for like a fucking Netflix release show the other day. Got a couple numbers.
But
I mean,
not-
it's
when you
way
was-
better when they're movie stars.
when
you
you
know
was
what
at the spot down there in Beacon Hill, man,
Beacon Hill Pub,
that was
RIP.
like a.
They just closed. Well,
For real?
They closed a few years ago. The ownership group I fucked with, they got rid of it, and then somebody else, I'm not gonna say no names,
Yeah.
took over. It didn't do well, and it's blown out. It's toast. So all right.
Nah, man, but that was like a little congregation for us, man.
that was
used
like
to
a
be.
Boston hip hop.
Dog,
like
I met-
2011, 12, and 13. That was like because it was right next to the BMAs too. Because there was
Exactly.
a Liberty.
Yep.
I mean, everybody from the BMAs would come over. We'd
Yep.
also. I had a release party there for 20 something. We
Yep.
did a listening party for Ways to Go. You
Yep.
produced on that.
Yep.
Yeah, man, and then just on some like regular shit, you walk in there. It might be Dutch, Reggie, whoever. You know,
Yeah, that's what I'm
drinking,
saying.
you
Like,
know.
I think like that's the first. I mean, I had been around Static, but I think that's the first time like I really had a conversation with Static.
And Rex and Term
Rex,
all came
Term,
out.
all
We
there.
were all faded coming out of that. Was like 2011 and 12. I missed work the next day. I'm not gonna lie, and that's rare. I was hurting.
Yeah, bro.
Well, shit, it's good to see you, man. And I'll say this to you.
Did he tell everybody he's a famous actor now and shit?
No, we got to that a little bit, but there's still a lot more shit to be talked. Like there's a lot more shit to talk about. You know what I mean?
When he went really Hollywood on us.
So
and
what?
shit,
So what?
man.
This is what I was gonna do. I was gonna ask him that shit
nothing, yeah.
after his third cup. Once his third cup was full, I was gonna ask him that. I want Nat to pop off.
Pardon me. I'm late. As
Yeah,
usual.
you know what I
Pardon
mean?
me.
It's all gravy. It's mirroring the clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 3 o'clock. That's mirroring the clock.
And y'all only kept one beat, so I ain't that late.
Nah, you came right on time. Hopefully you changed what's been happening here, man.
Fucking, who was that? RC's beat that was just playing?
Yeah.
Was that an RC
That was
production?
RC.
I could always tell it's production.
You know what?
I heard it.
90% of the time I could, but I think last week he sent something that threw us off, and I was like, oh, it's kind of refreshing to hear something different.
Yeah,
but
last week was a little
Y'all
different.
cut that joint?
Yeah.
The last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't like it?
I thought it was close. It just wasn't there.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like
Yeah,
I like
we
the, I
liked
like
it.
the I like the ingredients is the way I put it.
Yeah,
I like,
yeah,
I
we
like
liked
what
it, but
he's,
not
he's
enough.
close for me.
Yeah, I thought the safe keep it too. I heard it.
I thought
So
about
throw the
that.
safe,
It's still
yeah.
early though.
There's definitely something in there.
I'm gonna throw mine away.
So this is what we're gonna do because just today's a busy day.
Yeah.
It's a very busy day. There's a couple things I gotta do before we get into the
I
other
had
things that we
fucking
get
tequila
into.
before I had anything to eat. I just
You
realized
too.
this.
Us too.
I had 3.
Oh,
at the
shit.
3 shots of tequila, bro.
All right,
the
man.
store, yo.
This is Nat energy right here,
This
man.
is that this mad Gemini energy in the building, bro. Like I love this shit.
that right there.
There's like
Jeez.
7 people in this room right now.
Absolutely, though. This energy is crazy. So I do want to say this now that you're in the room, Marin. I also want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate Trench because we also know today is a big day as well. We having our grand opening.
Yes.
Of the
let's
spot
get some
that we
cheers
opening
up
right
for
now.
that.
Yeah, man. Let's
Make that happen right there, man. Grand opening for content creators, man. Know where studios at. Go.
This is
Much
dope.
congratulations.
Congrats to you. You dropped a new project as
Bam,
well.
bam, bam.
Look at the business is the pleasure out now. I'm
Talk
doing
that
the
shit.
Instagram thing. So, any producers out there, artists, whatever, I am not. I love working with people. So you hit me up. I'll listen. I'll talk. Feedback. Whatever. Well, you let me know.
Yeah, we gonna play a joint or two off of that in like a little bit though. You know what I mean? Because Nat's
play
talking
that
a lot of
for
shit. I need you guys to hear a little bit of the bars.
And another thing, we just reached 700 followers on Twitch.
Oh, shit.
With very little promo.
Go.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. So we
pretty
doing all right right now, man. We doing okay right now. Salute to us. Let me turn up that from class,
Damn,
man.
yo, that's crazy. That was It's funny. We passed the goal, man.
Nah, it ain't the goal.
I mean, that wasn't the complete goal, but that was the goal by now. I
All
remember
right.
us talking about it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say the number, but
Goal changes.
yeah,
Daily.
it always
yeah,
changes.
Yeah.
But we surpassed that shit within the time frame. I thought. So
I got you,
to us.
808. Hit me, bro.
Damn.
So let's get into this other beat because we got one up on the board, bro, and that's a little depressing. That's about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
All right. So
what's good?
let's go with you got to tell me how to pronounce your name, bro. Is it Ravik? He was in the chat earlier.
That sounds right. I'm gonna say yes. Go with that.
And this is called Bliss, all the way from India. Shout out to India because our fan base in India is
We
pretty
was just
big.
talking about y'all.
Yeah, people
That's
fuck with
wild
us
dope.
in India. Yeah,
That's wild dope.
yeah.
We just had a
I
what was
said
the
it
drink?
right? Oh shit!
We just had that
Oh.
liqueur.
Get that musket
That's
going.
what I'm talking about. He said, "Get the musket, get the musket."
Clap for me.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Go ahead.
All right.
Hold on. I'll give you. You got the headphones on? I don't know if you can hear this. I got something for you. When you get something right, you got it.
Got you.
I'll give you the yay.
Oh, come on.
Hold up. You got numbers on the board. Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into this beat right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. Who the fuck is this?
Ravik.
Ray Veek?
Ravik, who the fuck are you?
Bruh.
Recorded that bitch in the Taj Mahal. Let's go.
Damn right. Damn. Don't let this be the last time you submit to the show. Anybody here cutting this beat?
Hell
I'm
no.
not mad at that Beat of the Week nomination I saw from 808 to Fraction.
Ooh,
He gave it
are
a
you-
Beat of the Week nom. I'm not gonna put it out there, but I just
You ain't mad at
I'm
it,
not
but it
mad
ain't.
at
If it's not yours.
I mean, yeah.
Fuck it, I'll throw it out.
You
there.
gonna throw it out there?
Beat
All
of the
right.
week.
Ooh, go ahead, Trench. Got you in the music down there.
I got you.
Okay.
Sound the alarm, bitch.
That shit's fire.
All right,
Yo,
man.
he's from India, but who the fuck
real
are
one.
you?
Bruh. That was very refreshing. Can we get the 2 up on the board? We keeping that. We keeping that. Can we get another one? We got to keep this momentum.
Yeah, let's
Is there
go.
someone else from India? Nah, figure that out. You know what I mean?
Nah, but let's go with Stanley Ipkiss.
Oh,
the
yo,
title got fucked up.
Stanley
but yeah.
Ipkiss is a problem, man. Let's
I
go.
love the name.
All right, we're gonna take a listen right now on the B Club podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. That shit was disgusting right there, man. All right, B Club, now's the time to talk about it. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? You guys let us know in the comments, as well as let us know because the poll is up there. I'm going to go around the room, and for the sake of time, I'm just going to say, is anybody in this room cutting this beat? What's the word?
No
Hell
way.
no.
No way. That's
No one's
fire.
cutting.
Personally, I thought, Marion and I were just talking. The beginning drew you in, so it takes balls to fuck with a classic sample as a producer. You know what I'm saying? It's like us when we kind of like a rapper, paraphrases a rapper. The great line is like a homage. You got to be real careful. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was a great way. Marion literally took the words out of my mouth to draw us in with the classic sample, and then when you switched, I would even go back to the original shit personally, but that's just me.
Exactly. You didn't have to.
You don't even go back.
You didn't even have to.
When you start freaking it with that shit, that sounds like some celebratory rock boys
Exactly.
type shit. I fuck with it. I
Yes,
fuck with
yeah.
it.
Sometimes you don't have to look back, bro. Sometimes you just gotta keep going, nigga.
Yeah, that shit was fire, bro.
And that was one of those. But yeah. Super fire, bro.
You gotta turn down the
I
music.
just wanted to play it during the.
Oh.
Yeah. Let it be heard during the shit.
Man, that's another one up on the board, man. I'm gonna throw a keep it out there because it deserves a keep it.
Absolutely.
I came through with the keep it's, man.
You know what? I'm gonna see if we get one more, man.
praise
One more.
to the
How the
mountain,
cups
man.
doing around? Can we
We
good?
good. We good.
We good?
We
I'm halfway down.
You good? How you doing? If I hear ice, it's not nice.
I got, no, it'll be there. son.
nah,
All right, cool.
He
This
put
is-
mad ice in my shit
this is-
like he trying to keep it
I be
low,
laughing,
man.
y'all.
That's that bartender shit. They fill your shit up with mad ice, right? And give you this much liquor.
I
He
gotta drink a little
didn't, he
more.
didn't do that to mine. He put the right
Yeah, he
amount of
said, I'm
liquor.
good. I'm good. Yeah, he'll do it like, yo,
He
chill.
put the right amount of liquor.
You must have gave Nat like a nice
no building code
tip or something like that, man.
Chill on the pour, yo.
So, look, real quick, little bartender question, right,
Yeah,
Nat? All right, so I go up to the bar. They pour me my drink. It's all right. How much should I tip the bartender in order to get a heavier drink next time?
So I'm a big believer, and this isn't even because I'm a bartender. I'll give you 2 tidbits. If you're in a busy bar, you walk up and you tip them, I'm talking $20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, they'll come. Your eye contact, all of a sudden, especially at an open bar at a wedding. A lot of people forget cash, whatever. So no problem. We are in a very technologically advanced society, ladies and gentlemen. You slide over to shorty or guy and just say, "Hey, man, what's your cash app?" Okay, I just did this the other night at the best party I've ever been to in LA. It was an open bar.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, her ass was dumb fat. And Not only did I get her Cash App, I got her number. Okay, so
I got the Cash App and might have to smash that.
I think I made sure PayPal was. I was like, yo, let's take the PayPal, shorty. The other thing might get fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah, I think it's best to just hit them hard first up, and then see how it goes. Because like, at least you have their attention. But most of the time, they remember that. And then hit them with, like, a compliment. I mean, bartenders do appreciate, hey, man, you're doing a great job.
Gotcha.
I got a good Middle East story the other night. I felt like I was right back in the saddle. You let me know when I have time to tell it. But I was at the Middle East. I was rocking at
Alcee's
joint.
Dope.
Had a great time. Shout out Alcee. I'm in the bar. You know, these 2 old-timers come in. They're fucking angry. Why are you serving them before us? I'm like, hey, man, you can go first. No biggie. He was literally telling me, chill. Give me a minute. That's what he told me. So you can go first. He goes, all right. Orders the drinks. This dude's busting his ass. All of a sudden, he serves them the drinks. I'm like, all right, problem solved. This dude pipes up like 30 seconds later. $20 for 2 drinks? I'm like, oh my God, dude, shut the fuck up, right? So like, the bartender stood up for us and said, yeah, man, if you have an issue, talk to management. It's not, I don't make the calls, whatever. So I'm letting it go. And again, we have a row full of dudes from the show.
waiting for a drink. Yeah.
Polite, everybody minding their goddamn business.
Oh, on the outside bar.
Yeah, because the inside wasn't open.
Oh, okay.
So we're like this. So now the guy pipes up again, and I go, hey, man, look, the city is expensive. We've all watched that shit change. Welcome to Boston and Cambridge now. Like, get over it. And he goes, nobody asked you. I'm like, oh, no, I'm fully aware. I inserted myself in this conversation, motherfucker, because you won't shut up. So then he goes, well, nobody asked for your 2 cents. I go, yeah, well, keep the change, motherfucker. Everybody starts laughing. And I get up and walk towards him. I'm like, what? You going to do something about it? And he backs up. He walks away. They all start laughing. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I just got back into my old ways. You know? I'm a 50-year-old. Leo, the best part about it, shout out Leo in the Middle East. Comp me the round. Exactly. Look out for your service people, bro. They will look out for you. Not just financially. They're human beings hustling, making money, just like all of us. Your Uber drivers, whoever. Just, I know it gets crazy. I know some people be nuts, but try your best. It's the best policy.
Exactly.
So there you go. I just wanted to ask that question there. But what we're gonna do, Trent? You said you got some of the joints pulled up from that.
Yes, sir.
Man, because we've been listening to Nat, right? But you guys haven't been listening to Nat Anglin, so we need to make sure that you guys are tapped in and know why he can talk that shit. So Nat, is there a particular song that we need to put?
If you're gonna do 2 songs, do Good Man and 4 Non-Blondes. Vintage is a little more of a slide with a shorty on the hook.
Yep.
My personal favorite on the project, I'm not gonna lie, is 4 Non-Blondes. That's my personal favorite. I think that shit is gutter.
We're going to play that first.
Let's play that. That's my favorite shit.
Let's take a listen. Nat Anglin, The Business is the Pleasure, streaming everywhere. Let's get it. Let's go.
Now.
Stocks higher than a pothead. Don't smoke, not sure what they blowing on. 4 non-blondes and me, what you think is going on? Yeah, I need a caddy for my baddies. Uber XL to bring her friends from the valley. They just want to party hard, bottoms up like Mardi Gras. Accent came back, dropping eyes like it's Harvard Yard. Yeah, fresh lamb in the pita. Pinot Noir, drinking wine by the liter, yeah. If you were Karen Cia, brunette broad bagged her out in Barranquilla. Money off the meter, we just stack it. Quarter 4 numbers, accounting, doing some backflips. High-end spot, I'm going dummy like a half-wit. Not bad for some lapsed Irish Catholics that mix me. Turn your queen into a pick-me. Pick 3, stack them up. After all, I'm 6'3". I need that 3'6". The goals I'll be with, yeah, I won awards in both industries. Oh, they mad at me? Just wait till I caught the Grammy. In the same year, thank the Academy. La La Land, I'm shining in the moonlight. Make no mistake, everybody in the room fight. Yeah, got everybody in my fam, right? You know you dealing with the man, right? Feet dangle off the yacht edge. Stocks higher than a pothead. Don't smoke, not sure what they blowing on. 4 non-blondes and me, what you think is going on? Yeah, I need a caddy for my baddies. Uber XL to bring her friends from the valley. They just want to party hard, bottoms up like Mardi Gras. Accent came back, dropping eyes like it's Harvard Yard. Yeah, she loved everything Danny say. Wanna keep the baby, then she better look like Danny Lay. Leave them all looking like I left in Santa's sleigh. Hit the road same night, room key at the Mandalay. I pull a bad bitch like a mad rich, blue collar mentality. I get the bag quick, look, better fall back, bitch, I'm all that. No cap and all cap, B.O. I'ma fit a game is all Nats. Yeah, cause my son is my treasure. The hustle unmatched, loyalty's hard to measure. If I wiped the chick, it was business and pleasure. Off the coast, Wi-Fi, add nose to my ledger. She topless, spotless, no way you can knock this. Never sell my soul, I'd rather make out with the drop six. If you shoot, don't miss, natural's tired. I let my guys empty chambers like the Capitol riot. Go.
That boy a whole fool with it.
I gotta say something real quick, though. Cause this shit right here was strategic as fuck, right? Cause the last thing I believe that you want to give Nat is you don't want to give him an instrumental with no drums and just have him like beat you over the head with bars. And he did that. For, I don't know, was that a full 16 before the actual drums came in? That was more. 32.
It was a hook versus hook.
Yeah.
Yo.
And then he sent me, honestly, the beat switch was his idea, and when I heard that, my boy, so the dude who produced the whole project is a dude named Momo Ward. I'll link y'all with him. He's a great kid, a young kid I met up with out in LA on some networking shit. He like 22 years old, whole world ahead of him. He like, look, man, I'm gonna send you some shit. I sent him some roughs back. He goes, let's do this shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Want to keep the baby? Then she better look like Danny Lay. You heard it here first.
Yo.
Let's go.
God damn. Let's get one more. We gotta get another one, man. We gotta get another one. What's the other joint? What's the other joint?
Like it would be Good Man, which is more of like an intro shit. If you want something a little switched up, a little breezy with it, a nice sample, it would be the joint with Shanaira May, who's dumb talented. She's on Vintage, so it's up to y'all.
Bang. I mean, you the DJ,
y'all
bro.
let you
choose, Nick.
The first one you mentioned.
The Good Man bar.
The Good Man, yeah.
I'll tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit.
Yeah, I can take a few. Loudest ones can be the weakest, see the fake in you. There's no mistaking you. Big talk, hating suits. When I come through with big booties and they shaking too. Hey, couple models in my catalog. Until she earned for me, it really don't matter, dog. Another mortgage and I keep my son gorgeous. My girl, you been eyeing shit, I flew her in from Georgia. Yeah, I was busy whining, I was busy stacking. Turn a pandemic to a panoramic, made it happen. So if your feet dragging, then I'm a toe tag. I'm like, what you think I rap for? To push a Volkswagen, man, the outlook is grim. And your chances are slim. You want an issue, put these fucking hands right on your chin. Man, I die for my city, I probably die for my sins. But I got a son now, so just imagine what I do for him, huh? It never goes all the plan. It never goes all the plan. Yeah. Doing what you have to do. Some people never understand. Cause when that shit hits the fan. Cause when that shit hits the fan. There's nobody asking me if I'm a good man.
The Beat Club.
You fucking ain't right, I am. You couldn't hang with me with the same web as Spider-Man. Scared shook, so don't you dare look. Couldn't walk in my chucks, bitch, I'd lap you barefoot. Temptations all around me, I feel like David Ruffin. Yeah, I was at the office, I was getting done the muffling. Happy Thanksgiving, all these birds want the stuffing. And the rest of y'all mad because you thought I was bluffing. Another plot twist, cop shit. Sign another deal for more hot shit. This is just acting, show respect when you see me. Strip club, sidewalk, or in your bitch TV. I swear, LA turned me to a monster. Thought I found a wife and she thought she found a sponsor. Now the name's weekdays, the next I am on to the heart's ice cold. Making money is the mantra. Let's go. It never goes all the plan. It never goes all the plan. Yeah. Doing what you have to do. Some people never understand. Cause when that shit hits the fan. Cause when that shit hits the fan. There's nobody asking me if I'm a good man.
Beats, yo, that's Momo Ward produced those for everyone paying attention. My name is Nat Anglin. You might know me as Natural. That's yo, go get the project. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's 3 songs, 8 minutes. Clean as a baby's bottom, buddy. Get it. Go smooth as shit. Go for it.
And that's when the Don Julio hits.
Yeah.
You can hear it right now. I will also say this too. Like I said, me and Nat's been working for a while. I was very, very, very grateful that you reached out to me to help you out with the cover art, man.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
That
This
was
shit crazy.
That was.
Fuck around, take this hoodie off. I got the cover art across my chest right now.
Did you? Do I need? What do I? Can I get a T-shirt? Can I buy a T-shirt?
All y'all merch.
bet,
All y'all
bet.
merch.
Oh,
bro.
you got the merch here?
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Where's it at?
In the backpack like a real motherfucker.
I like that. That's that Gemini energy. But that's what I'm talking about, man. I want to say thank you just for reaching out to me for me to do that, man. That was really, really dope, man. I appreciate you.
These are 3 men, no bullshit. All shit aside, that not only do I respect as men, but as people that really, really work at their craft and what they do in life. So these are people I've known for, again, bro, I'm getting old now, 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely decade in this bitch.
These are people I've like been in wild places, rooms, network, shows with, and we're all cool because we were real with it.
There you go. So the business is the pleasure. It's out now. You guys can go ahead and stream that, cop that. Just
appreciate you.
Make it a part of your playlist today. Buy it. You know what I mean? And show the support. And also follow you on social media. What's the social media as well?
Nat Anglin. Natanglin. May that last name soar forever. I'm Irish as fuck. 2 passports like I'm Jason Bourne with a drinking problem. All right, so like Nat Anglin. People call me Natural still. I'm going to love that name till the day I die. It's just not that marketable. I'm not going to lie. So Nat Anglin. Natanglin everywhere. I talk a lot of shit on Twitter. I be on IG. You can get my Bandcamp. You want to cop some merch. I'm everywhere. You just hit me.
When you gonna bring your music to fucking Ireland, man?
Oh, I already been out there before, but yeah.
Were you able to like perform or doing it?
I was in a couple videos. I performed once. Yeah, there's a dude out there. Shout out Rob Kelly. He OG. Rob Kelly's like nice. Like he's actually boys. Like Memphis Bleak was in his wedding. Real shit.
Wow.
Yeah, and like Rob Kelly's one of those dudes. He's like, I don't even know if he's still making music at this point in his life, but like if you go back and check out, he had a record called Half Mast Flag at this like wild Irish pub in Dublin, right outside like where they play all their sports. And I was in that video with a couple of my boys from the Irish national team, which I played on, and he's a beast. But there's a lot of great Irish rappers out there, for sure. And I want to do more of it because I'm a dual citizen. Fuck it.
It makes sense. I mean, that's what it's about, man. Yeah. Like I just went back to Honduras, and like that's my thought process is like, I gotta contribute something to this shit.
Like Colombia in my shit too. I went to Colombia last year for the first time, and a lot of like some of the bars and like I had a really wonderful experience down in Colombia. But yeah, Honduras is next. I got some people down there.
Yeah,
you got to get in touch with your roots in some capacity of your life if you have the ability to figure it out.
And that's the thing. I've always been in touch. I just need to contribute something to the atmosphere out there, to the ecosystem out there. Like they need it. You know what I'm saying? Like they could use some more shit. So
you gonna make a garden out there?
What you mean?
You go to Honduras and make like a community garden or something?
A community garden.
Kids, you got 18 kids out that motherfucker.
I didn't know what type of contribution he was talking about. It was like making some kids or making a garden.
He's dropping seeds.
Either way, he's dropping some seeds.
Shapes is different down there.
Yes.
Did you just say the shapes is different down there?
It's different.
It's different.
Oh
Just
my
like
God.
It's different in Boston.
Oh
It's
my
real
God.
shit. It's real shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've been around. I've been some places, man. I'm telling you.
Matt sounded like the blackest person at the table right now. I'm just gonna say.
I don't know if it's because I'm a big ass white boy, but I need some shit. Clocks in under like 180. You gotta get the bitch a sandwich. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I don't call women bitches. I'm just kidding. I need some. You know, as they say, meat and potatoes where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need that. I need that. Give me that little jiggle jangle. Let's go.
We gotta get into some more beats. We gotta go through this first folder. We can get to the second folder. The second folder is looking crazy. I will say this though, because there is a lot of stuff going on today, and I know it's first Sunday. There might be some things that we might have to miss out on and push to the next show, but one thing we're not going to miss out on is your beats, and we're going to try to get in as many as possible.
Yeah.
So we just want to put that out there, man. Thank you guys for your patience on that, but we having a good fucking time. That's all I can say.
We are.
Nat Anglin in the building.
Hey,
number 3.
Fuck with everybody
You know what I mean?
tuning in with us. I really do. I love submitting everything. All the shit that you guys are doing is dope.
Thank you, family. Thank you very much,
Happy to
man.
be here.
So we got Trench, man. I need beats, man. We trying to get to this 8 real quick. We gonna fly through some joints, man.
Yeah, man.
Do
Let's go with 808 diffraction. Configure.
Ooh,
like
look at
that.
come
I like
3
that
syllables on the. All right, go ahead. We can say this right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Diffraction.
The Beat Club.
Definitely when he didn't get it, when he didn't have his money yet.
All right, B Club, let's talk about it right now. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? Damn, I got. Oh, you all the way over there, Marin? All right, cool. I thought I was trying to get you in the frame there, but
He
it's
in
cool.
the cut.
He in the cut. You know, he playing the cut. That's that Gemini shit. It's all
You
gravy.
gotta go closer.
Nah, it's cool. He
There you
good.
go,
He
there you
good.
go.
He good. He
He
good.
said, nah, I'm good.
All right, man. Let us know right now. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? The poll is up there as well. I'm gonna talk to the team right now. Anybody in this room cutting this beat?
I'm gonna cut it. I think I would have safe kept it. It was cool. I mean, definitely like when Trench mentioned Wayne, I could hear that, but I would just have to hear that. But the beat alone, I thought it was cool.
We got one cutter. Anybody else cutting this?
No, I'm not cutting it. It was a cool beat. I'm gonna throw out my safe, keep it. I just heard Lil Wayne on this shit, and it just took me to another place. So,
all right. So Marin's on Marin Island. Nat, you joining Marin or you joining?
No, I'm gonna keep it. I actually like, and again, this may be the rapper in my head part for me. Like I was already like starting to go into my pocket on it. There was something about it that drew me, and I liked it. I'm gonna keep it.
I was a big fan of the 808 programming. I'm gonna keep it as well. And you guys were 50-50 split, but right now it sounds like we're gonna keep it. And Marin is going on another trip to Marin Island, man. So you already know what it is.
I'm out.
Honduras.
Right back.
We got 4 on the board, baby. We got 4. All right, man. So while we get the 4 on the board, man, we're gonna see who else we can get in this folder, man. Let's make it to the 8. Let's see what's good, man. Trench, man. Who we got?
Even 808 say he cutting his own beat. Damn.
It happens, bro. To the
right.
best of us.
Let's go with D's Keys.
D's Keys?
Yeah, I thought I was about to say some other shit.
All right, man. Let's do it right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Want to play?
It's that Mega Man soundtrack. I can hear that though. Damn.
Yeah, I mean that
It was very Mega Man-ish.
Yeah, that was a
can
unanimous
hear that.
cut.
It's very Mega Man-ish.
That actually makes me like it a little different.
So you keeping it?
No, I'm not keeping it.
Okay.
No.
So you ain't like it enough.
But for a video game, yeah.
That's
for
what I
sure.
heard off rip. I was like, it sounds like some other type of placement, but
Might be a sample on there, yeah.
But we got to cut it though.
It's a cut.
We gotta move to the next one. All right. Thank you for submitting though.
who was that?
That was
You said D's Keys.
D's Keys.
Okay.
These
I like
keys,
that name, though.
bitch.
I'll give you the name.
Somebody was like, "What keys?"
Who you think you playing with? These keys, bitch.
That was the first comment I seen was, "What keys?" Nigga? I don't hear no keys.
Trish, man, who we got next, man?
All right, next up we got EQ Music, and this shit's called Shouldn't Have. I hope you shouldn't have submitted this. All right.
Let's take a listen to it right now.
You usually be coming through with some shit.
Beagle Podcast, let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
do yoga, my nigga.
You about to do yoga on this one?
That's what it sounds like.
Nah, man, I ain't never seen you do yoga in your life, man. But
point
it's your
exactly.
first time, man. Let us
I
know
will
right now.
say
Would you
this,
keep
man,
it? Would you
yoga
cut it? Do you hear
pants
someone
is like
special
the
on it?
greatest invention.
Shout out to the guy who made yoga pants, bro.
Invented yoga pants.
Was it the guy?
Probably a girl.
Shout out to the
think it was a
girl.
girl?
If it was a guy,
I got we all got phones. Please look up. I'm gonna check it right
I
now.
just want to give a lady love.
Who
Yeah.
invented? Oh yeah, Nat's definitely at the halfway point of that bottle.
Yeah, in LA, all you see is yoga pants.
You're
man.
damn right.
That's for
Okay,
sure.
Who invented I'm gonna find out.
Who invented yoga pants?
Chip Wilson. Good old Chip.
Chip
old
Wilson.
It says yoga pants, the greatest invention, and who invented it? Wait. There was a chemist who worked with. Oh, that's a whole other story. I ain't trying to get into this whole thing. Yeah. Shout out to y'all for inventing yoga pants, because honestly, yoga pants sometimes be giving girls that don't got the backside a little bit of backside to make you think about it.
Big body girl.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I forgot. What do we do with that?
We cutting it.
We cut it? Okay, thank you guys for reminding me. God damn.
I gotta get this second folder real quick.
We in the second fold. Let's get one more, and we gotta check back in with Nat, man.
I gotta get to it.
Okay, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? Nat, I got a question for you, right? So, when it comes to, how we talked about taking a break, or, that moment of time when people don't know necessarily, like, what you're doing in music because maybe you're not posting it on social media, whatever. What mindset does that put you in as an MC that's about to release a project? Is it something like, they haven't heard me in a while, so I got to execute at a certain degree or at a certain level, so to kind of like wake these motherfuckers up? Like, what mental state did you get in knowing that you were coming back out with something?
Yeah, so like, again, I think it has more to do with I haven't really gone on too many long hiatuses. It's been like I've put out music at least every other year since I left Boston. It's just, again, I think a byproduct of moving to a new city and not being like an A-list mainstream artist is harder for people to like keep up with. Like, obviously people I respect with, keep up with me, or whether it be social media or just like word of mouth or like me hitting them up directly. Yeah, there's been some releases where I'm like, I want to get, like, I've put out a record last year called Last Year, and that shit was like
very clever.
I was gonna put out like a intro kind of record, but I just released it as like a standalone because it just was like hard. It was fast. It was a WMS the Sultan beat.
Shout out,
yeah, shout out, Sultan. That's my guy. He's been fucking with me for years, bro. Like, we've done so many records like that. Some got released, some didn't, but he's always been cool with me. But I liked Last Year a lot, and it was fun. But then, like, I did like a movie soundtrack in 2020 that for a movie that I literally acted in and co-wrote. It's called Finding Film, and the soundtrack you can get. That was my last like EP release. It was a 3-song EP for a 12-minute short film, comedy. My cousin Rigo was in it. Who's
I watched
also
it.
from Dorchester.
You did a good job, man.
I appreciate it.
I reached out to you and let you know that I watched it. Like, I was proud of you, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I appreciate it.
To see, like, because I'm starting to understand what goes into that shit, like that world. You know what I mean? Like, I have a few friends that do TV and film shit, and it's like, what I've learned is that it's like the same shit. Like, it's just a different discipline. Yeah. But like, in terms of like creating, like, it's the same thing. But there's a little more that goes into it, like in terms of moving parts. But just to be able to execute an idea, like a film that's 12, even if it's 12, 15, 20 minutes, like a short, a lot of things have to fucking happen. So if you did all of that shit yourself,
and like,
I'm proud of you, bro.
I appreciate you,
know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Seriously, and it was one of those things that I was really proud of, and that's why I put the EP out. And that's kind of one of my goals moving forward as I keep making films and keep writing and keep trying to, I'm acting. I'm doing a bunch of stuff with the entertainment industry. Is I also have this kind of back catalog of music, not only that I have that I feel like I could try to at least get in on stuff, but I have all these people that we've met along the way that I could at least get tested or submitted for. Yeah. And that's my goal long term, is like, if I make a movie, especially if I'm calling the shots, it's like, hey, I'm not saying you have to do Dutch or this or that or this, or people I know, but like, you're going to consider it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to consider it for this scene. Because I'm writing, so it's like, you can't even cut the shit out, because it's like, oh no, motherfucker, I wrote it. Yeah. This scene, I had this in mind. And you can literally write that into a screenplay. Yeah. I've done that. Yep. Same thing with Finding Filmin', which was the name of the short film. You can get on Amazon. It's free, or Vivo, all sorts of shit. It's Finding Filmin'. I did a 3-song EP for it, and I stepped outside my comfort zone a little bit. I did a couple boom bap joints, but I did some weird, funky, kind of offbeat shit. But if you watch the film, it kind of connects with what's going on. So when people are like, that's not your bag, it's like, well, watch the movie.
It's a real quirky film. It's very weird
film. Comedy. So
it's very quirky.
I guess it's a few different things to answer your question, Loops. But I don't think I've actually taken like as true a hiatus as people think. I think it's just, again, the disconnect from when you're not popping up in your face every other week. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to anybody. It's just, it was kind of the gamble of moving to LA, moving to a new thing. But when people hit me with that, I'm like, here, boom, boom, boom. I hit them with like 4 things back. Like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
question, the complete left turn.
That's all good.
How did you land the American Horror Story thing? Because that's the first thing that I've really like popped up on my feed.
Yeah, I mean,
that had me like, and I'm a huge fan.
That's a big deal.
Like,
I told you this on our conversation. That's a big deal. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Even if I never made another thing again, I got on a show that's been on for 10 years. I had legit lines on it. I worked with an Emmy Award winner for Best Actor in a fucking series.
Talk your
like,
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so like these are things that when I showed up, people were like, were you nervous? The same thing with music. When I first started showing up, people were like, are you nervous? I'm like, no. I'm ready as shit because I put in the work behind the scenes before anybody even knew I was down with it to make sure when I show up to work, people are going to, like, again, back to the respect thing. You don't have to like me. You might not like me for that role. You might not think I'm the greatest fit for it. That's cool. But I put in the work. I know I put in the work to do what I had to do. So when I show up, I knew my lines. You know me. I can schmooze. I know how to talk to people. So getting on set was fun. And then once I nailed it and I got on it, and a bunch of my scene got cut, and I didn't complain. I didn't freak out about it. It's like, hey, man, that's the business. It wasn't about me. It wasn't anything personal. It was just like, we have to do this. It was COVID regulations. It was all sorts of wild shit. That's a big deal. So, like, yeah, I have an agent for acting. I have an agent for writing. I have these things that I've worked my ass off in LA with my cousin and other, like, confidants that I've really put in work to. So, but as I move forward, I always tell them this, and I've told all the people that are representing me from an acting and writing standpoint, it's like, yo, dude, I do music. I did music before any of this. I got a back catalog. I got guys and girls that are unbelievable from home or from people I've met around the world. And some of these people aren't necessarily trying to ask you to cut a check for, like, what Mariah's asking for or for what Jay's asking for. They're asking for something that's fair. It's going to also get them a little bit out there. You know what I'm saying? And that could be anything from like a finished song to a beat, an instrumental. It could be composing. It could be a consultant. Dude, Hollywood spend money like anybody. So
there's a lot of bags out there.
And again, you can't always control exactly what gets picked. But for me, it's always been not just about giving back, but just trying to put other people on is like, not just people that you love and respect, but people that you actually like are a fan of.
Yeah.
Again, another thing nobody can take away from me. I pay attention. I've been gone a little bit. I listen to every fucking record that come out the city. I listen to every fucking interview. I go through and listen to every fucking. I'm one of those guys. You know what I mean? So that's what people are like. Well, do people talk this? I'm like, I ain't seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seen it. Please do, but you know, I ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? But. That's just the type of guy I am.
What episode is that? Just like the number, like off the top of your head?
So it's season 10, episode 2.
Season 10, episode 2.
It was called Blood Buffet is the name of the episode.
And did you work with let me make sure.
Evan
Kathy?
Frances Conroy. She's been on there for years. She was on Nip Tuck. Brian Murphy's a beast. I mean, he's like a Hollywood darling. He's a beast. I mean, he got a $100 million deal from Netflix to make like.
Did you get a chance to work with Kathy Bates? No. That
would have been like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Not that Evan, everybody else.
Yeah. But I'm just saying. That's what I'm.
Come on.
Again, when you pull up, it's just like one of those things. But like, yeah, I mean, even being in some of the rooms, you meet people in LA, and you're just like, I've never really been the type of dude to get like starstruck, but it's more just about like. Yeah, you in the big leagues, baby. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Again, showing respect to people that deserve it.
That's what I'm about to say, man. That's about
amazing things.
About people you respect
that we love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah.
So, I wanna see about something real quick. Trench, you got that other instrumental that I had in that folder?
Yes, sir.
Because I wanna do something before we get into the other beats, because I know we run a little low on time, but we are gonna get to some other beats as well. So I do want to say this, man. Nat, you got to make sure your headphones are good. You can hear me well?
Yeah, we'll see what we got.
All right, cool. So I want to say this, right? So
it's in that second joint, right?
it might actually not even be in the folder. It just might be in the actual like root folder, the August root folder. Want me to double check?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me.
Yeah.
You see it?
Got you.
All right, so here was the deal, right? So I was on the phone, I was talking to Nat, and we had a conversation, and it was like, yo, like I was just telling him about like certain guests on the show, and I feel like all the time, like we've dialed some things back. There's been producers that come on the show. When we first started the show, every producer that came on the show had to make a beat live,
on
the spot. And then as the pandemic hit, we got a little gentle and everything, and didn't really put that pressure on y'all. When it came to the MCs that came on, no one really wanted to rap. Like everybody was like, I don't know, I don't know. I'll think about it. And so I had this conversation with Nat. I was like, yo, Nat, you would be amazed at like how many people like just said no to the freestyle stuff or just rapping. And he was like, you know what? If they do that, then they just not a real MC. And I was like, you know what? Yes. I had nothing else to say about that shit. Kind of just shut me up. And I was like, you know what? That's real.
It's true.
I mean, there's certain dudes that can turn that down, and I get it, but like, not nobody I know. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, they'll step up to the occasion at least.
Exactly.
You have some fun with it, and then even if it don't go the way you want, you just mess with it.
So there's some beats that we had already, but I know there's this J. Cole beat that me and you were talking about. I want to play this joint, and you gonna do your thing on it?
Yeah, sure. Well,
I
maybe cut it and do a acapella at some point. We'll see what happens.
Well, hold on. I don't know if they can handle acapella. We already know what you can do when there's no drums in the building.
Deal with it.
You know what I'm saying? So check it out, man. You already heard Nat when it came to the business is the pleasure. You know, you heard some of those tracks right there. But understand that Nat is an absolute bartender. When I say bartender, yes, he makes drinks, but he also says some shit that makes you think. So I want you right now. I'm gonna go to Trench Guy Game. He's gonna play this joint. And Nat, man, I'm just gonna leave the floor to you.
Yeah, we'll have some fun with it. See what happens.
Yeah. So I'm actually, let me pull this up real quick. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let me see what's going on. Let me go. All right, Trench, it's on you. Trench Guy Game. What's the word?
Hey, Beat Club Podcast, the kid Natural, Nat Anglin, the business is the pleasure out right now. Go cop that. Yo, before I set this off, I want to say rest in peace to a guy I lost the last couple weeks, Pedro. Much love to his brother Bruno, his brother Christian. Appreciate y'all. Hey. Just left Hollywood, man, I gotta act more. Soon as I was in, they let the goons in through the back door. Hit the bartender like, hey mister, now I got the dope boys rubbing shoulders with your favorite A-listers. And trust, know they got it if you step. Situations, I mean, you know how sticky they can get. Honestly, never mind, reality is you could never see. Hot tub in my bedroom, penthouse down in Medellin. Outside of you look like they bobbing for apples, but my view, these two were slobbing on natural. True story, licking on me like they can't wait. They ain't speak a lick of English either. Thank God for Google Translate. Yeah, I know some of them was glad I faded. They kiss my ass these days, they probably mad I faded. I come from a different fabric, y'all fabricated. But I can get through anything if magic made it. I'm more Larry, sprinkling some Bobby Brown. You got a chance to get this money, shit, I'm probably down. I ain't cut him no slack, not at a figure 8. Press play, I'm gliding on that bitch like some figure skates. How many figures 8? What you bring up figures for? Cause next I'ma put this game up in the figure 4. You ain't gotta like me, but you gon' have to pay me. Get used to this face, soon enough you'll have to pay me. I will have to chapter, I want laughter from my kids. You out in my way, I'll slap a cracker faster than Mr. Tibbs, bitch. Leave him crying and slumped, fuck a Patriot front. We root for the Pats, these other dudes dying to bunch. Somebody blood, sweat and tears, man, I spilled more. I live a life most people they would kill for. X up on a billboard, new one about to be. The nerve on the ones that ever placed a doubt in me. I live this for real, it's never been a hobby, bitch. Don't make me put you in the box, word to Roddy Rich. Natural, Nat Anglin, the business is the pleasure. I fuck with everybody in the city. I fucking am my city. I fuck with anybody checking in today. I fuck with loops. And I don't know if you get a chance to rap, man, you got some fucking fun with it. Oh, and shout out to Don Julio.
Oh man, I see. He set the bar, fam. He set the fucking bar the way it needs to be set. Understand that, man. It's Nat Anglin on social media. Be sure to follow that. It's Nat Anglin. That's NATANGLIN. Make sure you follow. Make sure you get that album out there. The business is the pleasure. Check in with his whole catalog, man, and tap in with him. Because as you see, the man speaks for himself. And on top of that, I want to say this: he made Beat Club podcast history. He was the first rapper to ever rap on the Beat Club podcast.
Better not be the last.
You serious?
Dead ass.
Nah.
Name another rapper who rapped on the podcast.
Me.
I don't remember it.
Damn.
When'd you rap on the podcast? Yeah, you gotta do that. It ain't happen. It ain't happen, man.
When Oompa was here.
See, that was the one show I wasn't. It didn't happen. I wasn't here.
See, I'm gonna take this hoodie off. And
You wasn't here when Oompa was here?
I was not here when I wanted to be here.
Nah, that's when I was like running the
But
shit.
nobody else rapped?
Not did Oompa rap,
She didn't even rap.
bro. See what I'm
She
saying?
beast too.
Oompa's a beast.
Yeah. She nice as shit.
So that's what I'm saying.
She didn't even
So
rap.
the only Geminis have rapped on the Beat Club podcast is what you saying.
Legends only.
Basically, all these guys.
Legends only, bitch.
All right, man. So what we gonna do, man?
I want
with
to
y'all.
ask
He
Nat a
means
question, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've never asked you this. Like, who who's the bar for you, like in terms of like MCs that like really inspired you to rap? Because you're like super punchline heavy.
Yeah, it's the easiest answer in the world.
Who's that?
19-year-old Lloyd Banks.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I fucking knew it.
So Lloyd Banks,
I was gonna say it, but I was like,
no, Lloyd Banks, and a lot of rappers, Jada, Jay, all the greats. Like I have a lot
Very
of
specific.
wonderful things. Like there was a moment when there was nobody on God's green earth rapping like 19, 20, 21-year-old Lloyd Banks when he was doing the mixtapes out of 50s joint up into Hunger for More, which was January 1st, 04 that dropped.
Yep.
So like 02, 03 Banks. Listen, go back. I tell this to MCs to this day, even music fans, when you listen to shit that dude was saying, like even to this day, almost 20 years later, that shit hit you like a ton of bricks.
nah, he's still crazy.
His bars.
We were just talking. Me and Luce were just talking about Banks. The only thing for me at first was I didn't like his voice. His voice didn't do it for me.
It was
but
like that. Like,
yeah, but he always had the bars though. Like I'm,
bro.
I'm a lyrics person. So the
was
lyrics
saying
were always
shit
there,
where
but it
I
took
was
a
like,
while for his voice.
Silencer on that shit that sound like the Wheel of Fortune. I'm like, bro, where do you even come up with that?
Coming
Like,
up with this shit.
I mean, like the more colors than elephant man. Oh my god, he was going crazy. Like obviously the goat was the dot on your head like it's part of your religion.
Yes.
No offense, India.
Yes,
but
yes,
I'm
yes,
saying
yes,
like
yes.
it was just like he had so many different flows. And my favorite shit I think he ever put out, I don't even remember exactly what it's called, but I knew it as Bad Luck. If you can find it on YouTube, it's called Bad Luck. And he has 3 verses on that shit where I'm just like, I go back every once in a while just out of respect. I listen to it and I go, buddy, nobody has ever spit some shit like that, and especially not at the fucking age he was at. So that's my easiest clear-cut answer is Lloyd Banks.
That's the thing. His age at that time when he was shit,
light years
fucking
ahead of
bananas.
his time, bro.
Yeah, him and Fab are in the same class to me.
Yes.
In terms of like the punchlines and the wittiness.
The consistent punchlines at that too.
Yeah. I put them in the same class.
Catch me out in the country with light skin company. She can't be thirsty because all night she drunk me. See, I made her convince me she's better than Lewinsky. What's the sense of holding on a medal if it's empty? Leave shells in them. Leave at least 12 in them. Like, yo, that boy was snapping.
Snapping,
it doesn't
bro.
stop.
Like, it's in my head.
Yeah.
Like, I was a freshman in college or some shit, or like, not even. And like, I can still hear it. Like, yo, and he was hungry. Again, I loved the name of his album, Hunger for More. Because he was fucking hungry.
Classic
like, he was
album.
hungry. So Lloyd Banks is definitely
he talks
like I
that
would
shit.
love. I've seen him live. I've done all that shit. At
seen
some
him
point,
live.
if I'm blessed enough to meet dude or make music with dude, that would
Nah,
be
you gonna
fucking
make music with
incredible.
him,
That
man.
dude is
Manifest that,
incredible.
man.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
right now is the
incredible
time
artist.
too, man.
Yeah, and he's still doing it. He's still doing shit.
He's back doing
He
it.
just
dropped some
gutter ass
shit.
shit.
He's
Oh,
back
his last
doing it.
shit is
Yeah,
gutter, bro.
back
He's a
doing it.
real one.
So what we gonna do, fellas? Because we gotta just breeze through some of these beats before we actually end up closing out on the show. Trench, man, I'm gonna have you pick around with Folder 2. I need like 4 or 5 solid ones from Folder 2. Actually, we need like 5 solid ones.
Devon Drummer, we got you, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
go
yeah.
to that. Let's go right there.
We going Divine Drummer?
Let's just go there.
All right.
And I heard this dude, Divine Drummer's crazy, man.
Yeah, he's bonkers.
Like,
I don't want to overhype him, but I'm gonna hype him up.
I'm hype him on the fuck.
Go ahead, Marion.
I'm hype off the joint he made on the Koala joint that I heard the other day. You know the Koala app? Y'all know? Are you familiar with the Koala app?
I learned.
Is that the one
I learned
16?
about it from him.
Oh, probably not. No, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
16 fucks with it too.
Okay, then maybe, yeah.
Same shit. Crazy. So
right,
I'm
we're gonna just see
assuming
it.
this is probably it.
We
What's the
gonna-
name
we
of the
gonna
beat?
see.
What's the name of the beat?
no. It's called Koala.
What's the name of the beat?
The name of the beat is called Man Up.
Oh, okay. Probably it's not the
Man
same
up.
joint.
All right, so we're gonna take a listen
Man
right
up,
now
nigga.
on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
I have just shot a man down.
Just say this, yo, that snare, like when you listen to that snare is clean, bro. All right, man, I'm just gonna say this. Is anybody here cutting this beat right now?
Nah,
I'm not.
Nobody. You sure?
Hard body karate, fam.
Yeah, that's fire.
Alright, we just
I
gonna
really
put that out
love the
there.
bounce on it. You know, I was saying that's another sample I love. Obviously, is Riri, but the Saigon did a record a few years ago that I love with the MOP on it, and that shit that like bump 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 bump. But that went crazy. I like that one.
We got 5 Cinco.
The divine drummer, man.
I don't know what he was doing. Let's go to the next one, man. Let's see what's good.
Let's go with Hum Beats.
Let's fold this. This folder is
That's the fucking
stupid.
guy right there. He
This
got
folder is
records.
stupid. Let's
He
go.
be working. He be talking his shit too. I fuck with Humbeat. I really do. He be talking his shit like
As he
man,
should.
Like this is my shit. Like and it's good. And he should have faith in himself. Fuck yeah. Shout out Humbeat.
Nah, that's alumni. That's Beat Club alumni for sure.
And it's called New York Times.
Oh, let's get into it right now. Beat Club Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hum Beats. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
I don't want to listen to this no more, man. He made me realize I can't produce, man. Fuck that. All right, man. I'm keeping this joint. Y'all cutting this joint?
Nah, that's a keeper.
That's a
That's
keeper.
That's another
a
keep
easy
it.
keep.
That's an easy key.
Man, shout out to Hum Beats on the mix.
Yeah,
That mix is clean, bro.
Real zesty.
It's zesty.
Real zesty.
I have not heard the word zesty in quite some time. Oh shit! All right, we got another one in that folder that's worth it. We got 6 now.
Yeah, we do.
Oh man, yo, Trench, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to pick 3 people, so we can get to 8. It's up to you though.
I'm with it.
This is a challenge.
Let's go with it's King Ross. Unexpected.
All right, we're gonna take a listen right now to the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it a cutter. Let's go. Nat Anglin's in the building.
Let's go.
Hey.
Hear him.
Ready?
Ross, you only maintain.
The Beat Club.
All right, so we was talking about it. We were talking about it. So Let us know in the comments were you gonna keep it or cut it. But I'm gonna talk to the bros and see what's good. It sounds like all of us are keeping it. Anybody here cutting it?
Nah.
Clean.
Well
That's
produced,
that's
my G.
clean, well produced, to the point. I said Lil Peep, they said Post Malone type shit. That shit is nice and clean. I like it.
Man, we throwing the keep it out there again. You see what happened when the liquor hits? It helps to send your beats in for the second folder. We got 7 on the board.
Yeah.
Trench, you got 2 tries to get us to 8, man.
Oh,
Who you going with?
Are we good on the next one? It's King Johannes with Burner.
Burner?
Burn
Like EM?
or M. Yeah.
Oh,
Burn 'em.
shit. Oh, damn. We were just talking about Confessions. Remember that? That Usher record?
Boy, King Ross, good shit.
You know what I'm saying? What we saying? Confessions is not the record you need to have on your Smash playlist.
Oh hell no.
Nah.
That intro is not the one, especially if you're mid-stroke. All right, cool. So we're going to take a listen to this right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Yeah, he's the drill champ right now, man. I'm gonna say I'm keeping it, but are you guys gonna cut this joint?
Nah, that's a keep.
Nah, that's just dope. That's some Fabio. That's some.
Your cup is empty as fuck.
There you go. I'll
It's
fuck with
getting
it.
there.
You
I'll
look
fuck
at the
with it.
bottom of your
Yeah.
cup.
Nah, it's a keep, but the bass could have hit a little bit harder.
Oh, damn! Why you say that, Trench?
It could have cut.
That's fucked up, Trench.
Listen, it could have cut through a little bit harder. That's it.
Damn.
It hit the chest. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's
So-
fucked up. We was trying that was a layup, and now he was like, "Nah, you could have did better, son."
808 Diffraction said, "You made me like drill."
Well, it sounds like it's gonna be another keeper regardless.
Nah,
So,
that's a keeper. Yeah.
Yeah, that goes.
Even if you don't like drill, that goes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
goes.
can't.
all right, Trench man, you got one more.
Let's go with AC2 Cold
Whew.
Rhodes vibe from Texas.
Love that name.
Hey,
Just make sure, and I'm not sure if you can find this out yet, but just as an English, I'm not good at English, but I do know that too cold is 2 O's, not 1. Unless you decided to make it different. So just want to put that out there.
save that for your Bumble conversations. You'll need it.
Mom. Let's take a listen right now, Big Club Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hold on.
Oh man, you wasn't ready for me? I pulled that shit. I was like, yeah.
I'm in the zone.
Needed some more musket.
There we go. All right, yo. So this is what we were just talking about real quick. I had to turn it down because it sounded like Nat threw a flag on the play. I don't know if he threw the flag on the play. Nat said it was a cut. Nat, why was it a cut?
I don't know. It just didn't work for me. Maybe the spacing didn't work out between some of the sound. For whatever reason, it just didn't hit for me. It just felt a little off.
Well, I agree with Nat. Anybody else here keeping this beat?
Nah, it's a cut.
Damn.
Marin's texting.
When Marin starts texting,
Yeah, nah, you know.
All right, man. So it sounds like a unanimous joint.
You know.
The AC was cool. It wasn't cold.
See what an extra O can do? That's what I'm saying. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, man. It's all love. I'm just fucking with you. So I'm gonna say this. We went through a good amount of beats. I know we did not do the beat of the month, but we have to end up doing that later. There's a lot going on today, but we want to make something like that happen. But I will say this. Marin was the only person here that nominated a beat of the week.
Nah, I did.
Oh, you did too?
No, he did.
Oh, you was the only person.
Ray Veek.
Ray Veek? So it wasn't you. You only suggested, but you didn't do it.
Exactly.
So this Gemini. All right, so was Ray Veek? Ray Veek's the only person?
I think so. Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. Trench, man, I'm going to put the camera on you. You can pull up the Ray Veek joint and
I gotta
do that drop. Because that.
Hold up.
That was Ray Veek, man. Was that your first? That was his first time ever submitting?
submission.
Shout out to India, man.
All right, it's playing now.
All right, let's go.
Man,
Trench.
big shout out to Ray Veek for getting beat of the week this week. First, no, it's not. Hold on. Let me rewind. Let me pull it up. We lit. I'm gonna pull it up. Nah, I gotta
rewind.
I gotta do it right for the video.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Let's go.
Shout out to Ray Veek for getting beat of the week this week on the Beat Club podcast where producers are heard. Shout out to India in the motherfucking building. Let's go.
All right, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to play that in the background. Trench already said what he said, but I'm going to go around the room and have everybody talk that talk. First and foremost, man, I want to give a big shout out to our guest for today. Nat Anglin, man, thank you so much for one, pulling up. Two, setting the bar higher for future guests. Yeah, I said it. And then shout out to releasing a dope project. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times when it comes to projects, we can overpopulate the track listing and such, but you gonna give people just a nice little 3P for them to just be like digest and get familiar, man.
Like going back to what you were saying, getting back out there a little bit. I mean, I've been putting stuff out, but especially because I knew I kind of had a little home wing trip coming. I was like, you know what? There's 3 records, 8 minutes. If you can't spare me 8 minutes, you probably don't fuck with me anyway. So it's like, look, the shit is crispy. It's nice. It's got the right point. And yeah, I'm like, again, it's a blessing to be able to make music. It's a blessing to be here with y'all. And like I said, I am my city. When I say that, I don't mean that as a fuck you to anybody else. I love Boston. I love Boston. And anybody who knows me knows that. Damn.
Can you drop your social media and how people can connect with you, especially producers that might want to reach out to you as far as like sending beats?
Yeah, it's at anywhere Nat Anglin, NATANGLIN. Some people call me Natural, but it's Nat Anglin is just my name. You can find me Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple. Literally anywhere. Where TikTok, anything you got, I'm out there. And like I said, DM me, message me. Even if it's a day or so before I get back to you, it's just because I'm doing a lot of running around the last couple days. So I promise I'm not one of those dudes who's just gonna not talk to you. You hit me up, especially if you're into music, especially if you're into creating, and even if it's just on some Boston stuff, dude. I'm cool about it.
Boom, man. Well, thank you so much, man, for pulling up, man. I hope you have a safe travel back. But I really do enjoy the fact that you pulled up here, you set the bar, you played us some hot shit, and you just got a chance to vibe with us. And I got a chance to drink with you. I got a chance to drink with the bartender, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here, bro.
Yeah, man. Seriously. I appreciate you, King, man. And then Trench, man, it's on you, man. Anything that you want to say?
Yeah, Marin ain't here, but you know what he says. Love is the answer and the cure. Check on your loved ones, all that good shit. Man, stay tuned because we're actually going to go live again in probably about, what time is it right now, 4?
Probably go live like 5:36.
Yeah, like 5:36 we'll go live again. We're going to have a beat set by Yak Marvelous.
What a nice name.
Motivate Marin on the ones and twos. And shit, you might hear some shit from me on the ones and twos. Right in my office, motherfucker.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's been tuned in every week. 808 Diffraction, Jenny,
shout out
Home
all
Beach,
y'all that
GQ, everybody, man. Shout out to all the new people that came in. Much love to y'all. Everybody on IG. If you want better audio, get on the Twitch, man. Twitch.tv/Beat Club Podcast. You get better audio, a better presentation on there. But yeah, I ain't got nothing clever to say today, man. Gemini's in the building.
Heavy.
This man shares my birthday with me, so
Hey, we
it's
share birthday. That's
legends
some real
only.
shit. We're supposed
Legends
to be
only.
here.
That's it.
We're supposed to be here. You know what
Legends
I'm saying?
only.
Like,
Hey, yo, Nat, what time was you born?
I was born at 12:05
You was
a.m.
born in 86 too?
85.
85. Okay, so you
12:05
before
a.m.
me.
12:05. Oh,
Yeah.
you just started that
right
day.
on that motherfucker. That's why I'm a cusp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just like to say I got something for everybody. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
Thanks.
All right, man. I'm just gonna say this, man. Shout out to my host. Shout out to the guests. Shout out to Motivate Merriman, and also just shout out to us
mayor.
because we ended up coming together and doing something real special today. Like Trench did say, we are gonna be streaming again, and we are celebrating the fact that the place where we started is, what was it, 5-6 years ago?
Yeah,
6 years
about
ago? Five
About
five and a half years ago, we started in this studio. And now we run this motherfucking
let's
studio.
go. Talk that.
So I'm just saying that.
Muskets.
Get the muskets out, motherfucker. So all I'm gonna say is this, man. Follow your path, follow your heart, but follow your art as well, because it's gonna lead you in some really interesting places. And I believe when you follow your art, you are absolutely true to yourself, and it's a way to communicate who you are to the world, and whatever you experience in life to the world. And just by doing that, just by creating platforms for people, we were able to create another platform for content creators. And the beautiful thing about it is here, the people behind the boards are also content creators. So we know what you guys do. So shout out to us. Shout out to everybody coming through. We about to have some good food, some good drink, and a lot of good vibes, man. It's going to be a great day, long day, but tap in with us around 5:30, 6 o'clock. We got some shit to do. Motivate Mary, anything you want to say?
Like I always say, man, the love is the answer and the cure. Check on your loved ones. Let them know that you love them. And we lit, man. We fucking lit.
Damn right, man. So besides that, I say this at B Club Podcast on all social media platforms.
Yes.
And I will also say this, if your beat got played today, understand this is content and free content for you. Feel free to snip it. Feel free to grab it and put it on your reels. I'm in digital marketing. I'm telling you right now. Take this shit and put it on your reels. Tag us. Matter of fact, invite us as a collaborator. When you invite us as a collaborator, we might just accept it and it gets shared to both platforms at the exact same time, which doubles your exposure. So all I'm saying is do that. You took a chance, you took a shot, whether you got kept or whether you're not, like whatever it is. You took a shot, someone else did it, and it's content for you. So thank you so much for doing other things that other people are scared to do. And because I can say it on the radio, I'm gonna say it right now. We out.